Welcome to Ecstatic Yoga. I am Grace. Welcome to our Surya Namaskara Sun Salutation practice today. And we are going to be having a focus on presence, being present in our body, present moment embodiment in our body as we move through this beautiful flow. So let's begin. Getting in a nice comfortable position, a seated position, and feeling that beautiful earth underneath. I see we've got the snowman up there. I had kids over last night. It was my birthday, and so when I got down here, there was toys all over the floor, everywhere. And I cleared them all off, but I didn't notice the Christmas snowman. So there we have it. We have a beautiful visitor here. So feeling that earth underneath, you feel those sits bones. You can even move some of that flesh under and just feel those bones connected to the earth as we move into presence. Right here, right now, on this little piece of earth that we have, that we can occupy. We really can only occupy, really only truly own one piece of property, piece of real estate in any one moment. That's where our body's connected to the earth in that moment. And taking a moment to drop that breath right down to the belly. So to inhale, let that prana and that life force drop right down to the pelvic floor. You can gently engage that Mula Bandha. And we just sit in a couple mindful breaths, breath awareness, finding that presence. Being present in your body, this sacred body temple. And taking a moment to scan the inner being, noticing what's going on inside this physical body, honoring this physical body temple, but diving a little deeper and noticing this powerful energy field within. You feel your heart beating, that pulsation that expands throughout the entire body out to the fingertips and the toes. Fully present to this inner landscape. Taking a moment to touch in and visit the emotional body. Not needing to judge or change or even label anything. Just basking in that kaleidoscope of unexplicable emotional energy. And then taking a moment to set an intention for yourself, whatever that intention may be for today, for this week, this year, for just this practice maybe. And releasing that intention with a this or better, this or better, this or better. And coming up to a standing position. So you're going to be working with a warrior flow. Oh, I said Surya Namaskar, didn't I? I have to change that. We're going to do a warrior flow. It's Thursday. Apologize for that. Maybe we should do a short Surya Namaskara and then we'll go into a warrior flow. It's because I said it. So let's just do a warm up, shaking up the body, shaking up, maybe reaching the arms up and down, some twisting, some moving in your body. Warming up that spine with the twists, a little tapping, waking up, helping to move that lymph in the body. And a little gentle taps on the face and the scalp, back of the neck, front of the neck, and tap that thymus. Awaken that immunity center in your body. Beautiful. And a little cross crawling, integrating that right and left brain. Then we can do backs of the feet, just coordinating that. Beautiful job. Let's do breath of joy 3 times. We're going to 3 sips of inhale, 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 and then bending the knees, exhaling completely. On our 3rd one, we're just going to hang down for a moment and come up slowly as we roll the spine up 1 vertebrae at a time. Let's begin our breath of joy. Hanging down. And nice and slowly, 1 vertebrae at a time. Coming all the way up. Beautiful job. Let's go through 1 Surya Namaskara just because I said so, and then we're going to do a warrior flow. Coming into mountain at the front of your mat, feet are hip width apart, engaging those loops. You know what they are now? Okay, bringing the body into perfect alignment, inhaling the arms up, can move into a little back bend, and exhaling as you hinge into forward fold. Inhaling halfway up. Exhaling back down into your Uttanasana. Inhaling that right leg back in Anjaneyasana, high lunge, bringing that knee right over the ankle, back thighs engaged, squaring those hips. Arms are up. Nice deep inhale and exhale here. Inhaling, reaching into the fingertips. Exhaling, bringing the hands down to the mat, moving into downward facing dog as you bring that left leg back. Feel the heels and heart come towards the earth, tailbone sticking up, thighs are back, and the back is in flexion. Cat. And beginning to breathe. Nice spread fingers into spider grip, gentle external rotation of the upper arms. And exhaling wherever you are in the breath. So your next inhale, we can swoop into our plank, high push-up, and coming down chaturanga. Just before you come to the earth, let's come up into up dog. And the tops of the feet, strong arms, have those wrists aligned with the shoulders, and that nice spinal flexion now in the back. And on your next exhale, back into downward facing dog. Beautiful job. Let's walk the dog. Feeling a nice stretch on those calves, backs of the legs. And coming to center. And inhaling, bringing that right leg up. You can walk, step, or jump. You can be in a low lunge. You can stay here. You can even drop the knee if you want. Give a blanket under the knee. Or you can move up into high lunge, Anjaneyasana. Squaring those hips. Finding that alignment with the knee over the ankle. And engaging those bandhas. And let's take a couple deep breaths. Inhaling into the fingertips, reaching to the sky. Exhaling, bringing those hands down to the mat, moving back into Uttanasana, forward fold, and relaxing here for a couple breaths. You can grab the elbows for a little deeper stretch. And then on your next inhale, coming into half forward fold. Back into your forward fold, Uttanasana. And inhaling, lifting the head, the heart, coming all the way back up. Bring those hands in front of the heart in Anjali Mudra. Let's open those legs and we're going to begin our warrior flow. So I'm going to take my left leg, bring it 90 degrees. My right back leg is going to be 30 to 45. Bending left knee right over the ankle. My hips are facing you. And your hips are facing me. We're in warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. Bringing the arms up, both arms the same height. Sometimes the back arm seems to drop, but let's try to bring them both up the same height. Gazing out over those front fingertips, engaging those bandhas, and let's breathe. We're in the warrior, present to the body, to the pose, to the breath. Present in our bodies. Nice deep inhale as you move into these lines of energy. Front fingertips reaching out. Exhale, dropping the back arm to the back leg. Front arm coming up, reaching up towards the sky, gazing towards the heavens in our reverse warrior. And engage those bandhas and breathe. Nice deep inhale, reaching up into the fingertips, feeling that line of energy from the heart out the fingertips, and exhaling into our side angle. Gently resting this front arm over, back arm comes up alongside the body, line of energies from the back foot up alongside the body and out the extended fingertips. Very little weight here. Engaging those bandhas and let's breathe. Nice deep inhale as you're reaching into the fingertips. Exhaling as you straighten that front leg, moving into Trikonasana, triangle, bringing that arm down. My left arm is down. You can use a block here, or you can just have it hanging. You can also bring the hand all the way down onto the mat, just making sure you keep the alignment. We're between two small walls. This feels better for me today. Let's engage the bandhas and breathe in Trikonasana. Next breath, reaching up into those fingertips. Beautiful, and exhaling that hand down. Let's move into our pyramid for a breath here. Moving into revolved triangle. Adjusted my back foot a little bit. So it's 90 degrees like the front. You can use a block. Or the earth. as we revolve away from me, reaching that right arm up. And engage those bandhas and let's breathe. Next inhale, reaching up. And exhaling the hand down, and let's take another breath in our beautiful pyramid pose, just relaxing on that front leg. Beautiful job. And adjust that back foot to 30 to 45 degrees again. And we're going to come up into our warrior one. Adjust my foundation a little bit. Bring that knee so it's front knee so it's right over the ankle. And let's square those hips. My right leg is back, so my right hip sometimes needs to square and move a little forward. Sometimes with the foot in the back, it pulls it out of square. Engaging those bandhas, bring the arms up and let's breathe. Being present in our Virabhadrasana 1 as we move into divine action through life. Acting when we feel guided and prompted by our soul to act in alignment with our highest good and the highest good of all. Nice deep inhale, reaching into those fingertips. And exhaling right into our warrior 3. You're going to be able to see me. Standing back a little bit. And you can do that in steps. We can take a step, left foot back, bring that weight into the standing leg, and hinging right over. And breathe. One more breath. And releasing down. He's a little weaker on my left foot. And coming back, we're going to move into a nice star pose. Wide legs, arms out. Everything's coming from the solar plexus. 5 lines of energy, 5-pointed star. Both feet are pressing into the earth. Energy is going out. Both fingertips and hands are reaching out. And then the crown is reaching up. Engaging the bandhas and breathe. One more breath. Deep inhale, and as you exhale, bring in the hands to the hips. Let's bring those heels in, feet are out. We're going to move into our goddess squat, bending the knees. So they're going right over the feet. Find where you want to be in your squat today. Maybe way up here, maybe way down here. I think I'll be right here today. Opening up the arms, bringing that energy either in towards yourself or out. Gauge the bandhas and breathe. One more breath. Beautiful. And on your next inhale, coming all the way up. We're going to move into wide leg forward fold. So tilt that pelvis forward a little bit and begin to hinge in the hips. Let that hip movement be the only movement in your body till you find that hinge's edge. And then allow the spine to round. This protects our lower back. Bring the hands down to the earth. And taking a breath down here. I'm going to invite you to move side to side, one side at a time, feeling a nice stretch. Couple breaths on each side. Ensure to balance it out by going to the other side. Fully present to the sensations in the body, stretch in the back of the legs. This body temple, this sacred body temple. Coming back to center. And we're going to lift the head first. See if you can look up at me. And then hinging all the way up. Beautiful job. We're going to go to the other side. So my right foot is pointing 90 degrees. My back foot is 35 to 40 degrees. I'm going to bend that right knee. So the knee is right over the ankle. Both arms are about the same height. And I'm going to gaze out over these front right fingertips, engaging the bandhas, and breathe. Fully present to the pose, to the sensation, to the awareness animating through this physical body temple. And your next exhale, bringing the back arm to the back leg, front arm reaching up, gazing up towards the sky, opening the heart, and reversed warrior, engaging those bandhas and breathe. Reaching into the fingertips in your next inhale. And on your exhale, swooping that arm to gently rest on the front thigh as we move into our side angle. Engaging the bandhas and breathe. And there's some variations to this. Find what works for you. I like to cup my hand like I'm holding a little bit of water. Next inhale, reaching into those extended fingertips. Exhale, straightening that front leg. Bringing this front arm down into our Trikonasana. Engaging the bandhas and breathe. Remember, you can use a block for this. Next inhale, reaching into those fingertips. And on the exhale, bringing those hands down either side of the front foot and moving into your pyramid as you relax onto that front thigh. I'm going to adjust my back foot to 90 degrees as I move into revolved triangle. Viparita Trikonasana. I have this my left hand rooted into the earth as I twist away from you and reach the right arm up. And engage the bandhas and breathe. Next inhale, reaching up into the fingertips. And then the exhale, coming back down to a breath in your pyramid. And moving into our warrior one. Bring those arms up, squaring those hips, back thigh is engaged. Remember, always have a micro bend in all your legs that are straight at all times. And engage those bandhas and breathe. Next inhale, reaching into the fingertips. And then you can either flow right into your warrior two, warrior three, or you can take a step forward with the back step, bring all that white weight into the standing leg, and then hinge into your warrior two. Arms can be in front or alongside. And breathe. One more breath. And back out. Bringing the hands in front of the heart in Anjali Mudra. Let's clasp those hands together and open up the chest. And on your next exhale, hinging forward into a standing yoga mudra, where we honor the heart as the highest organ in the body. And one more breath here. Releasing the hands, bringing the hands down to the mat. We're going to move right into our Savasana. Nice short practice. Let's bring those knees into the chest. Rock back and forth to release and relax that lower back. And the legs out, arms and legs a little wide. Let everything go. Let the body sink into the earth as you let all tension, all muscular holding, all stress just be released into the earth. Let your body be relaxed. Your mind relax. And connect deeply with your soul for a few moments of silence. Take a nice deep breath into the belly as you begin to come back. And I invite you to really bring your awareness, present moment awareness to the bodies, the sensations, this dynamic energy field. And beginning to wiggle the fingers and the toes, stretching out the arms and legs. And rolling over to one side or the other. Taking a breath here. And then coming up to seated position. Let's take a moment to check back in. Dive into that dynamic, pranic energy field within your being. True self. And bring yourself back to that intention that you set. And releasing this intention, whether this or better, this or better, this or better. Look how share a little chant inside, see if there's something that's arising. Hiya ki hiya ki hiya 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 ki hiya 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 ki hiya 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 ki hiya ki hiya ki. I honor the place in you in which the entire universe dwells. I honor the place in you which is of love, light, truth, and peace. When you are in that place in you, and I am in that place in me, we are one. Namaste. Thank you for joining me for Ecstatic Yoga, Surya Namaskara, and Warrior Flow. Please check out ecstaticyoga.studio for information on our yoga retreats and teacher trainings and our 30-day challenges. Wishing you a most beautiful and most blessed day.